On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. There we are. Good evening, dear ones. Reverend Robert with you. It's a Monday evening here on the New Thought Media Network. Time for our evening prayers. So grateful that you're with us and that you're here joining us in prayer. We say it all the time here, New Thought Media Network. This is not about begging and beseeching. We are here to offer a positive affirmation, a positive reminder, and an affirmation of the truth as we know it. Perhaps even open up to a revelation of truth that we haven't been aware of yet. And so I'm grateful you're with us. We do have a prayer team. We'd love to pray with you. By all means, please do drop an email, prayer@ntmedia.org. Let us know that you're here with us. Let us know that what you would desire or what you'd like healed, and we'll get on it. And we'll work on that for you. And we'll make sure that it's happening. It's been a long day around the network today. It's been Mondays are always a wonderful day because we have so much going on, and we have so many new people coming into the prayer team. You're going to see some new faces, Reverend Sherry, Practitioner Zoe, some more coming in as well. So I invite you to please share your love with them. Let them know that you're enjoying their prayers. If you are, if you're not, let me know and we'll do something about that. But please keep an eye out. We have all kinds of new people joining our prayer team, and you're going to hear more voices and see more faces here than what you may be accustomed to. So I think that's a pretty cool thing that's happening. All right, let's get into it. If you're in a safe space and you feel good about closing your eyes, I invite you to please do so. As we just settle into the evening, settle into the ending of this day. Or maybe if you're watching at another time, it's the beginning of your day. Regardless of the time, regardless of the space, I invite you to settle into the oneness, the truth, the revelation that we are here together in this magnificent place. We are here together as divine emanations of the one. That each one is an absolute self-existent experience in the mind and the heart and the body of God. So we are tapped in, tuned up, and connected to that one source, one supply, one unlimited wellspring of everything. love, light, beauty, truth, health and wealth and well-being and abundance, prosperity. It's all part of this divine flow, this divine oneness that is my life, that is your life, that is all life. So I am in a place of absolute excitement for what comes next, for what comes after this moment, for what is this moment. Excitement for what is revealed here this day. For I know for each one, it's unique, it's different. It is our own inner awareness, our own inner calling to serve, to be, and to experience the divine made manifest moment by moment by moment. That's what's happening here. We come to this moment with a recognition of the truth as we know it, affirming all the good we wish to experience in life. Perfect health, perfect relationships, perfect right action, a divine flow of love and peace and harmony, a divine experience of upliftment and inspiration, of wisdom, the divine flow of knowledge and everything good. So I sit in this moment and I bring to mind each and every one that I recognize as part of this network, each one a divine emanation of God's mind, each one a divine emanation of God's heart, expressing itself here now in glorious, magnificent, amazing ways. I know this truth of your life. I know this truth of all life. And I rest in that truth, moment by moment by moment, opening to even greater experiences of love, opening to even greater experiences of peace, and choosing to be that in the world, to be love in the world, to be peace in the world, regardless of what comes at me, regardless of what shows up in my life, to take the sacred holy breath and say, that too must be the divine, that too must be leading me to my greatness, that too must be revealing a greater path to the greater vision of a world that works for all, a world where everyone has awakened to their spiritual magnificence, and everyone is working in collaboration to bring about this world that works for all life, not just human life. I recognize the blessing of our animal creatures and our furry creatures and scaly creatures and winged creatures and creepy crawly creatures. I recognize the divinity of life flowing through in each and every heartbeat, each and every one. So I claim for everyone that hears these words, everyone touched by the vibration created here this evening, I claim for each a deeper sense of love, a deeper experience of prosperity and peace, a deeper experience of love and compassion and wisdom flowing through our lives, infusing our lives, filling our awareness with the good that is right now present on this planet. For what I know is, regardless of the appearances, peace is our very nature. It is the very nature of the divine. It is the very nature of human existence. And anywhere that peace is not, that is simply a misuse of the law. That is simply a place where we are forgetting our divine nature. So all it takes is a remembrance. All it takes is the reminder that war is simply the place we have forgotten our peace. Peace is not the absence of war. War is not our very nature. It is not the guiding principle. Peace is the guiding truth. So I invite each one to turn towards a greater sense of inner peace, being at peace with ourselves, regardless of what is going on, regardless of what we may think we're doing, regardless of where we think we may have fallen short or are not enough, to come to a sense of peace and a sense of knowing that everything is revealing itself just as it must. That everything necessary for your divine mission on this planet comes into your life exactly as necessary. I know that's truth that's happening in my life, so it must be happening in all life. The divine flow of good, of prosperity, of events, of experiences, all leading each one to this glorious, glorious Godhead, this experience of the divine, of divine life everlasting. I recognize more than just good happening in my life. I recognize that no matter what it may be, no matter what the experience may look like or feel like, there is a thread, there is something within that guiding me, calling me, leading me to greatness. So what I know is I know each one on this planet is an expression of greatness. Each one is a divine emanation of greatness. And so we call forth that greatness in our friends, our family, and everyone we encounter by being the greatness that is within us, by being the expression of love, by being open-hearted, by being compassionate, by being divine. It's all about what we're being, not what we're not, or what isn't happening. It's all about what we are being in the world. So I choose love. I invite you to join me in that, to join in that vibration of love, regardless of what's going on, to be love, to be the vibration of love, love everlasting, love unconditionally. And it is through that that we create a world that works for all. It's through that absolute divine love. Love for the event, love for the opportunity, love for the experience. And all is well. And all is good. And so I am in this moment experiencing that sense of deep, deep gratitude for this opportunity, for this moment, for this divine knowing that life everlasting is my life, is your life, is the life of the divine. And so we know there is only one life. That life is perfect. That life is God's life. And that life is your life, my life right now. And it could be no other way. So from this grateful heart, I release this word into the universal law that must demonstrate, that must operate upon this word, that must bring this word into form. For that is the universal nature. It must happen. It cannot be denied. This word cannot return void or empty. It must be fulfilled. It must be demonstrated, manifest. And so I have to release the word and I let it be. And if any of this has resonated in any way, I invite you to join me in an affirmation of truth as we say together. And so it is. And so it is. Thank you, dear ones. Thank you for being with us this evening. I'm Rev Robert. This is the New Thought Media Network. We're here every day, 8:15 a.m. and p.m. Mountain Time with a prayer. And we've got something new happening too. If you happen to be over in Europe or the other side of the planet, or you just want to check in at some amazingly wild time in the morning, we now have 8:15 a.m. UK time. So if you're in England, we have a prayer for you at 8:15 in the morning. And if you're in other places, South Africa, well, that's 9:15 in the morning. Kenya, that's 10:15 in the morning. Mountain time zone, that's 1:15 in the morning. So I won't be there for those, but maybe on a wild night. But I invite you to join us. Please let your friends know what we're doing. And if you find value here, I invite you to become part of our committed giving program. It's very easy. Head over to the website, ntmedia.org, click on donate, make it a monthly donation, and we'll include you in our thank you movie, which means it's time to say thank you to those that have made that commitment and help keep this network on the air. Our organizations and individual sponsors, please stay with us and help us say thank you to everyone that makes this possible.
Thank you, Center for Spiritual Living Denver, for your continued support. Thank you, Center for Spiritual Living Midtown Atlanta, for your monthly contribution. Thank you, Center for Spiritual Living North Jersey, for your monthly contribution. And please help us welcome OM Center for Spiritual Living in La Mesa, California. Thank you for your monthly donation. Thank you, Center for Spiritual Living Seattle, for your most generous donation. And a special thanks to Hefferlin Foundation for your generous technology grant. And Suze Ajit, thank you for your very generous donation. And a super special thank you to Dr. Tracy Brown, RSCP. Thanks for being a super donor. And a big shout out to all our committed donors.
Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you to all of our committed givers and organizations that help us make this happen. Hey, if you're still with us, remember, we got a really special show tomorrow, 2 p.m. Mountain Time. My dear brother, Reverend LZ, and I will be interviewing the Right Reverend Michael Bernard Beckwith as part of our New Thought Today series. Starts at 2 o'clock tomorrow Mountain Time, and it will be available on demand at all times. So please plan to join us for that. All right, I'm Rev Robert. I'm getting out of here for now. I thank you. I love you. And we'll look forward to seeing you again soon. Until then, I wish you peace and richest blessings.